Hi guys and welcome to the Warhammer Lady. So it's been a while since I made my reviews, and to be quite honest, I was really tired of hearing my own voice, so I waited a bit with this video log. As for plans, remember I said I'd tell you about what I had planned. Don't really have anything planned. It's been a really busy week and it's going to continue to be one, so that's kind of boring. This weekend though, me and my friends are going to get together for some campaigning. It's the last Saturday of turn 1, basically, so we're going to play some new flags on Sunday, and on Saturday we're going to have a big, massive game. At least we hope so. And I'm hoping that I'll get to assault before that happens, because I've only been assaulted. So I lost the flag, but I haven't been able to get one back. Other than that, we haven't really campaigned as much as we had hoped, because people haven't had the time and so forth. Unfortunately, but there's 5 more months to go, so we're hoping that it turns around. For my demons, I've actually tried them out once, last week. In a game, 3,000 points, it was me and a Chaos Space Marine player against Imperial Guard and Dark Angels. And my demons, they were brutally slaughtered. Did not go as planned at all. I think the biggest issue I had was with the deep striking. I've been so used to playing demons, they come down and I don't really have to think about it. I just divide my units into 2, A and B. And now all of a sudden I had to decide which guys were going on the board and which guys were deep striking and what would work well with the Chaos Space Marines and so forth. And we had lots and lots of terrain, so I didn't really want to deep strike anything because I knew I was going to mishap. So yeah, that was my biggest issue, I think. My plague bearers, they were charged by Terminators, and I kept thinking, I am gonna die. They're gonna lose. I'm gonna lose the demonic instability test, and my entire unit is just gonna blow itself up. But they didn't. I was so lucky because I had told my opponents of what happened and that plague bearers really shouldn't be in close combat with Terminators anymore. Of course, they charged me, and I rolled like a god on that test, and in the end, all of the Terminators were killed off, and my Herald was left standing. My Herald of Nurgle, 10 Plague Bearers and 1 Herald, and he had 1 wound left. But he lived! Oh, I was so happy, and my opponents, they were so frustrated. They were like, no, you can't roll like 3s and 4s on that stupid test, that's insane, all the time. I lost like 1 to 2 Plague Bearers, if any, for 4 turns. Super happy. That's never going to happen again. That's the only game that's ever going to work. But it was fun. Other than that, my Exalted Seeker Chariot actually did something this game. It killed off 7 Rough Riders, and that was great. I was so happy. I was like, yes, it did something! I'm not going to sell you on eBay anymore! Super pleased. Well, as for battle reports, I was thinking I was going to make one this week, but it's not going to happen, so next week, hopefully. I'm going to try to paint as much as I possibly can this weekend to have some more models than the ones I've already shown you before in my battle reports. So we'll see what it leads up to, and well, screw this. Let's just get to it. I was thinking I was going to show you some of my demons, well, actually all of my demons, because I've been talking about them forever, but I've never showed you my army, so let's get to it. This is my demon army that I have at the moment. It's actually my very first fully painted army. Well, not anymore since I have lots of new units waiting to be painted, but I'm just gonna pretend because it makes me feel happy. This is Pinky. He's my beloved soul grinder, and no, he is not teased mercilessly by the other demons, because he's like one of those Dobermans, that you call fluffy, and everybody thinks it's a poodle, but once they mean it, it kills you. So that's Pinky. And these are my pink horrors. This is actually my very first speed painted army. So all of my troop choices, basically, they have 1 base layer and a wash and a highlight. And that's it. The Changeling and a Herald. Yeah, he's back there somewhere. My newest addition, 10 Demonettes. I've never really liked Demonettes, but these I kind of fancy. I think the skin turned out quite nicely. I've never found them alluring, and the greyish purple skin that they have, I think they look more Nurgly than they do Slanesh because they look kind of sick. But yeah, These fit nicely into my army. This is Kairos, the Fate Weaver. I'm very pleased with him actually. I think he turned out quite nicely. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera, this is really hard. I think it took me about 12 hours to paint, so he was not speed painted. My blood ledger, as you can see, I have like 10 of everything when it comes to troop and like 1 unit of everything, because I've always wanted a big army, but I've also always wanted to try all of the units, so I don't really have a consistency, so to speak. I just bought as many as possible, and these are 2 of my 3 flamers. I'm not really happy with these, so we're moving on. My Metal Demon Prince. He's the only thing in my army I have not painted myself. I got him from a friend when I started playing my Chaos Demons. But I think he's really pretty. And he's helped me a great deal before. My 3 Screamers. 2 Nurglings. The other one's in the living room, because I'm painting my 3 new Nurglings. So I wanted a reference, basically. And my Plague Bearers. The ones that won against the Terminators. Woo! Good guys. And my Demon Prince. I'm not sure if it's super visible, but its paint job is kind of messed up. Because when I glued my demons, I must have gotten a really nasty batch of glue. Because they basically just fall apart. And it sucks. He's lost his wings, and his head has fallen off, and his arms, and his shoulder pads. Yeah, he's been in every single piece that you could possibly imagine. Which sucks. Because otherwise he looks nice. And my Exalted Secret Chariot of Slaanesh, who I was thinking of selling on eBay, but it actually proved useful once. And even though it only killed off 7 Rough Riders, I am so happy and so proud, and I'm hoping that it's going to do well. So yes, these were all of my painted demons, and now I'm going to show you my projects. So these are the projects I have in store for my army. First we have some plague drones. They arrived today, that's why they're still in boxes. I was super sure I ordered them with the rest of my demons the last time, but apparently I didn't. So they arrived today, I'm super happy. I have 1 unassembled burning chariot, because I have 1 kind of assembled chariot, and I want to paint that first, because otherwise I'll just lose parts of the model and I'll be sad. For size comparison, here's the Exalted Flamer next to an ordinary Flamer. It's kind of a difference. And I have some Heralds. And this is my Herald of Nurgle. And he's my first all-wash model, basically. So his skin is completely made of washes. And I'm hoping that it turns out nice, because it was a really easy way of painting Nurgle. And I'm kind of lazy, so that would work out just fine. And my Nurglings, that's my 3rd missing Nurgling base, and my new ones. I couldn't resist them, I really love Nurglings. I'm not sure they're super good anymore, because they're slow and purposeful, but we'll see. And then the Juggernaut. So yeah, this is what I have in store for my army at the moment. Trying to expand this as much as possible, and again, trying as many different units as possible. So yeah, I hope you like this video log and my army, and well, have a good day. Bye bye.